And hello, everyone. Welcome to day number 3 of the Team Chile trials. And no, not only day 3, it's the last day of the trials here. I'm still Joker's Ransom. That's still Chef Billy. And, goodness, it's time to see the culmination of the trials and see, if our predictions are going to be turn out correct for this team, or are they going to throw us some curveballs?
I mean, I know that you're a big fan of the baseball.
Mm-hmm.
I also do enjoy the Summer Classic. However, um, I think that you and I think that we probably got 80% of the roster right.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I just can't for the life of me think why they wouldn't take who we have listed.
Mm-hmm.
I'm still on the fence about Dark,
Mm-hmm.
even though they had a pretty damn good performance yesterday. Um, Lamont came in, did Lamont things for a couple of maps, and then went back into the abyss.
Yeah.
um, Volition was kind of quieter than day one.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, DKR had some sparkle moments, and so like I could see that 7 right there being the team. Um, I'm still on the fence about Dark.
Mm-hmm.
I think that Zybe or Lamont could make their way into that spot. So that's why I'm saying we got it about 80% right, because Bird LCS, Effects, Nika, I think has to go just because it saves you a sub.
Yep.
And we talked about that yesterday. So I think that if we're looking at it, the best way possible, the best case scenario, Dark has just a pop off the world moment today and leaves no doubt in our minds that they have to carry a second tank,
Mm-hmm.
and that kind of takes the pressure off of Glitch.
We just need, like what I was talking about yesterday, right? Was the fact that we need to see those two tanks right there bring out Poke. We need to see Domina. We
Yep.
need to see Sigma, and maybe a Romatra as well if we're feeling spicy. But we need to be able to see those three, at least 2 or 3 of those tanks today from those two, just because those. God forbid we go into a meta that is poke based and they just neither of them can play it, or and they're just dead in the water because they're trying to force Zarya Vendetta when Vendetta gets nerfed into the ground or something like that, right? And they
Yeah.
don't have someone that can bring out a Sigma or a Domina or even a Ramatra if that becomes meta yet again, because they do seem to like to make Ramatra meta every couple of months.
Yeah, I mean they do like the brawly poke, and just being able to stand and hold your ground.
Mm-hmm.
And I think they're trying to revert back to almost the days of goats, where you have just the high sustain, the high survivability of the tank, and then you're looking for DPS to pop off, and really make some showcase moments for these highly talented DPS. I'm still thinking that Bert is going to have a moment in these online qualifiers
Mm-hmm.
coming up in the summer that is going to reshape South American uh, World Cup committees moving forward, because we know that Brazil is going to be good.
Mm-hmm.
Like their tryouts start tomorrow.
Nope, next week.
Um, next
Next
week.
weekend.
I'm sorry,
The
next
27th.
weekend. Are we doing that? I'm not sure if we're doing that or
Uh,
not, but
yeah,
we'll see.
I don't. I think I'm gonna be there for most of the days except for March 1st. So, but there's like 3 weeks of trial, 3 weekends of trials, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, yeah. They've got a lot of players to go through.
Yeah,
Um, and
that's
I think that they're gonna I
yeah,
think they're gonna whittle it down like week to week.
yeah, that would make
I think there's like a mass tryout the first weekend, and then it kind of slowly goes down from there. Argentina
yep.
will be starting theirs tomorrow, Colombia just announced that they are having theirs. We had not heard anything from Colombia,
Mm-hmm.
right? That finally Zara put something out on Twitter. If you're not following, it's at Zara. I don't have the in front of me right now, but they are definitely on the line as far as what I'm seeing as I go back up and look here. Because he put out there that, yeah, Zara is J Zara Gigi on Twitter. Colombia starts tomorrow, and it's Argentina that starts on Tuesday. I haven't heard anything else from South American teams as of yet. I haven't heard about Peru
Yeah,
yet.
it's a shocking one that we haven't seen anything from Peru.
They made some announcements, Joshua, but they haven't announced when they're doing their tryout yet. And I apologize to everybody. I've got a head cold. I've got a sniffly nose, so I'm like bending over to like wipe my nose and not doing it on camera. I'm sorry to everybody. But like there's a lot going on. Like we also haven't heard in other, Overwatch World Cup news. We have not heard the committees from
The big
Canada,
three.
Mexico. No, I think Mexico's out there. But we haven't heard from Canada. We haven't heard from Mexico. I don't think, and we have not heard from the United States. And I mean, there's like 3 or 4 like really awesome committees that submitted their applications, and it was supposed to come out on Friday, right?
Yeah.
And it didn't, and I'm a little pissed
Ooh.
because I want to know what's going on. And I would assume that sometime during this broadcast, Joshua, is when we will see those come up. Chile is there.
Look at that.
Once again, I don't know if you're looking at what I'm looking at, but Chile is there. People Tifo. Who's the other caster that's coming?
It's Upixo again.
Upixo again? Yeah. That's the Team Chile social lead.
Mm-hmm.
Also a caster. So good to see that they're getting their committee members involved in this process as well. It's a first-hand look into the team.
Yeah, that was
that's awesome.
Yeah, that lineup was pretty similar to what we had there. Besides effects, senses and effects were swapped out. So that's that's a person that we were kind of thinking about as well, just because they were that backline with LCS during the their show matches as well.
Right.
So we're gonna get into it. So it does look like we have a couple of new people too. So like you said yesterday, there were some people that were coming around. They were still accepting new trial members going into last night, and this is Allende and 186 his first look so far. Looks like we're gonna already get a start from Pun Pun on the Tracer, taking Surreal out of the fight. So there's another pick coming through with focusing beam as well. This is another look right now. Burt on the Echo too, and they're looking clean on that as well.
I mean, landing the sticky bombs, getting that in there. Pun Pun is securing those kills after all that damage comes in from not only the sticky bombs, the direct tri-shot, and the focusing beam. Good stuff. We've got it looks like Allende on the Lucio here, but I'm liking Senses. We talked about this yesterday. Senses was showing some damn good lethality on the Kiriko. We saw them play, I believe it was the Life Weaver. We also saw them play an Ana at one point. Look at that again. Pun Pun and Burt are just having their way with this other team.
We just have to assume this is going to be the starting DPS lineup now, and the fact that Burt can play the Echo as well is just making things even bigger and greater for this Chile roster. Right now, you have that opportunity to run this Echo Tracer comp if you so wanted to, and not have to worry about subbing Burt out, because then you could change what you want to see in the next map is there's already a nice sticky bomb kill on the Kinos. There's the Kitsune Rush. Copy comes in from Burt onto the Winston. They are going to get pulse bombed and taken down. Burt is going to fall now here, as that should maybe allow some things going for Kilpe to get back in on the point now, but have to see Glitch finding a kill with that Primal Rage coming online too. Is Vina de la Mars looking to hold this out as Glitch finds another pick, and they are going to keep holding.
I mean, goodness gracious, what a good Primal there. Resets the health pool. They're going to go into a Kitsune Rush here as well, and I mean that should be 100 going down? Question mark. They haven't confirmed it yet, but yeah, that's good stuff. That's a great hold there, and now it's flipped over. So, I mean, they get it to 99. They're looking for the copy from Kinos. Kinos showed some good Echo play yesterday. I was this in May. So, I mean, there's some viability here and some variety that we're going to be looking for. I want to see right now. It's 24 to 19% as far as the Primal generation. Clearing this point is going to be so very important for them. They're going to have to look for these outliers. I want to see what Kino says he gets the copy out.
Yeah, as they're going to come through. Pun Pun finds a pick onto Surreal. Both Kirikos are gone. Now Burt back from spawn does fall, but they do trade it with that Echo too. So they're still sitting pretty here as Sound Barrier comes through from Melende, and Lamont on the prowl, taking LCS out as well. It is going to be Kilpe, keeping that hold going.
Yeah, just a reset there from Glitch to get themselves back together as a full 5. You're looking for Pun Pun now to start the action here with the Pulse Bomb in hand. You're going to have Lamont, though. Lamont has shown that they can hit a copy. They can hit pretty much anything. They're going in there and securing kills as well on the back of 100. So I want to see really the securing of these Pulse Bombs from both our Tracers.
Yeah, we'll have to see now as the rotate comes in. Onto the point goes. There's the Pulse Bomb out from Lamont. Gonna get Glitch super low, and Lende there with the follow-up is it's gonna be another fight win here for Kilpe, as they're gonna be able to keep the hold going, 75% and counting.
I mean, Vidia Del Mar is started out really strong, got it to 99, and then they have just kind of really not had the rotations. I think that Lamont and Kinos has really turned around their flank abilities here. So, I mean, we're going to see Burt get up to their copy. You're going to think that they're going to go for the Winston again.
Yeah, you got to get that Winston copy. The Pulse Bomb came out. 86 does fall super low, but they get the healing. And Surreal comes in, goes down. I don't know if the Kitsune Rush is online. They invested it. There's the copy coming in as IO86 is going to find the pick onto Pun Pun through that Primal Rage. Now it is going to be traded back into response. Vino de la Mar are going to be able to fold onto this. IO86 is going to find Burt as well. So there's still definitely an opportunity for Kilpe to win this out, as which is trying to get out. And Lamont's going to be there with a follow-up kill, and they're going to be able to take this first round.
What a turnaround there for Kilpe, and they got it done. So, I mean, coming from a 0 to 99 deficit, they really tightened up their ranks and got the work done. Kino started landing sticky bombs. I think that those perks came online where you have the 50% to copy already or to ultimate online, and then you get the extra damage from the sticky bombs and the other perk. Because I didn't see anybody like super light up with the focusing beam. I don't think that we got the 4 meter extra distance on that. So, I mean, if you're looking at Vina Del Mar right now, it looks like they may have called for a switch here as far as their compositions as we head into Village. We're going to see what Glitch's Ramatra looks like.
Yeah, this is what we, well, at least me, I was looking for to see if they can have this Ramatra in their back pocket, because, like I said, Blizzard does tend to like to make this tank meta pretty often. So you definitely need to have a Ramatra in your back pocket here.
Yeah, I mean, we're going to see what they do here with this Bastion strat. We'll see if they take the high ground, if they use the Symmetra to kind of bury the Omnic DPS around. We'll see how this is going to go. I'm looking forward to what Pun Pun can do on, more of a specialist hero here in the Symmetra also. I want to look what Kinos can do as well.
Yeah, right. Symmetra was very prevalent in the OWCS finals back in November. We'll see if it how these two have it. As Lamont's already gonna find a kill early on. Burt is down for the count, fighting it out. Glitch is gonna find Kinos, but they find another one. They are gonna fall down nonetheless. As Kilpay, they are gonna be the ones to come out on top in the end.
Yeah, I mean that's just great engagement. I think that they just got their crystalline form up first, and they really did take it to the members of Viña Del Mar. So we're gonna look and see what Glitch can get done here on the back end of this, as we're looking for them to make a rotation and get this Bastion in place.
Now we'll have to see the rotation comes in from Vina de la Mar up to the top ropes here now. Going to drop on to the remaining members of Kilpe. They're going to try to get things started up. Burt looking for an opportunity. Senses keeping everyone up and healthy for the moment. Can't really make progress while they're in there. There's a nice teleport into the backline, but Pun Pun's going to be the one to find Alende. Now, IAA6 is going to find a kill, but they're going to go down nonetheless, and it does look like Vina de la Mar are going to be able to come out and take back the point. Nice jump coming up from Burt, trying to jump away, try to stay alive here. Lamont is going to fall as Burt is the one to kill them.
I mean, it's been entertaining watching Burt and Lamont kind of go at each other. As hit scan DPSs across these maps that we've had going on. Senses has put on a bit of a clinic here as far as the Baptiste. And there's a window coming out right there. That is dangerous.
Yes, that's going to be a lot of damage coming out. As they only find one pick. It is only Surreal to go down, but again, you will kind of win that fight just because you find the pick onto the Baptiste.
Yeah, I mean it's good stuff there, and we're looking for now. I-86. I don't know how to say it. I'm just gonna call him 86 because it's funny because it's a chef term. I mean you've got the Annihilation and the Artillery Strike ready to go here from Lamont and 86. So I mean Burt might need to answer from the sides here if they can get it done.
Burt is gonna find the Immortality Field as dueling Annihilations come out, but Glitch is the one to find the first blood, and there's another one coming through, and it's now all blue in the kill feed. Vina de la Mar continue to hold on strong. They did lose the point for a little bit, but back in control.
I mean, fantastic sound barrier there from LCS. Just waited until the latter ends of that Annihilation coming out from 86. And just kept everybody in the most pristine health that you can think of. So now we're going to look for this Artillery Strike. It just hits the top of the bridge there, so no dice.
Yes, now they come in. There's the dueling Symmetra beams. Can't really get anything going quite just yet, but sound barrier now come in from Alende. There's no real reprieve for Vina de la Mar as the Ravenous Vortex comes online, takes down Glitch, and now you can walk forward here in 86 looking to do some damage. Surreal and Kinos coming alive as well, and that is Kilpe taking back the point.
I mean, what you're looking at right now, you're probably in final fight territory. And I mean, you look at 86, had the earlier of the Annihilations is about 10% ahead of Glitch as far as that is going. But the big one for right now is Senses having this Amp Matrix coming through. Gonna have to be very careful.
Glitch is going to find Surreal, though, but Burt is traded out, and now the Annihilation online from 86. They're super low, had to retreat. Point is being procced up, though, by Vina de la Mar. They are going to force overtime here. Is Kilpe, though, as LCS finding that pick on 86, and there it is finally going to go back over to Vina de la Mar.
Okay, so, I mean, priority picks here, if you're looking for Kilpe, you need to take LCS out or Burt in the initial engagement, as you're going to have to throw yourself at the point here. Surreal needs to kind of hang back and build up to that Amp Matrix and really start pumping that point full of damage. I like this positioning from Senses, taking all of that away from them.
As now coming in on to the point here. they're going to pop the Annihilation. Glitch needs to find a kill, and they do indeed. Keynos is down. 86 is going to find a kill in response. Point is being procced up. The Matrix is on the point and ready to go. You do have the opportunity to walk in, and LCS comes in with the boop kill to finish it all off as it's all tied up 1-1.
Fantastic. You know, I kind of set that up, but nicely. I did not expect that extreme angle from Senses, and they really did look at that. They really did look at the angles there and completely bushwoggled poor Kilpe there. So they've called out for a Sigma comp here, as I was reading the match chat, and this is going to be what you wanted to see. Mm-hmm. You wanted to see what this poke tank looks like from Glitch, so we're getting eyeballs on what they have.
And I mean, that Ramatra was good. It was a good look for from Glitch there as well. So I mean, everything's turning up well for Glitch's chance of taking that tank spot for Chile right now.
This is good stuff. This is good stuff from both sides. I'm seeing some good stuff really out of Lamont once again. Surreal. We're not sure if they're Argentinian or not, but has really put on a good display here and maybe getting ready for their own country's trials. But for me, Pun Pun has really kind of solidified themselves into the argument. Are we going to be seeing Pun Pun as part of the 7?
I think I'd have to think so, right? And especially if we see a standout performance on the Vendetta here, that's been the one hero that hasn't been as crisp as the other ones we've seen from Pun Pun so far. And if we can see another good showing from them here on this map of Nepal, that would be massive indeed. But we'll see if that's going to be the case. Bert's already taking out the. There's a nice rock comes in from Glitch. And that's going to set up they are going to fall off the map there. Keynos does find 2, and Keynos has shown a very good vendetta throughout these trials. It is still going to be Vino de la Mar taking that first fight.
I mean, so you're looking at, ability to create space. You're looking for ability to kind of change a fight. And while Keynos does get 2 there, it's not enough to really secure them the point. It just makes a little bit of a reset. So now we're going to look and see, how do they retake this point? Are they going to take this back angle? And I think they're just going to try and flip the point.
I do like this as well. This is something that I was also looking to see who had the Ilari in their back pocket. And this is good to see that LCS is confident enough to bring it out. And let's see how that works going forward. Some nice shots coming in from Glitch, getting some damage done on to Kilpe at the moment. They're trying to make some work happen as their point is going to be procced up. The shield went down a little bit too early. They are going to find a pick, though. Lamont is falling down. Kino still looking for some damage. Pun Pun in the skies, rocking around, is going to fall down, though. Could not get that health pack in time. And now Kitsune rush in from Senses, so it does look like it's still Vina de la Mar in complete control of the point. As they did leave Glitch all alone to die, though.
I mean, sometimes you have to do that just to make sure that you can rotate around and keep your fight up. Look for this overclock to be big from Lamont. Also, Bert has one as well, rocking the Vigilante skin there from Sojourn, one of my favorites. And we'll see what they get done here. But I mean, you're looking at the Sigma, right? And Glitch is already online with this gravitic flux, so there's going to be a lot to do here.
Point flips over to Kilpe as there's the overclock in. Damage is being done. Pun Pun there with the follow-up. Kills 2. Glitch didn't even need to use their ultimate in that fight. Still have 2 as well. They have that Captive Sun to go into stopping any real chance of a touch. And the Flux comes out. Everyone's up in the air. And now Captive Sun comes in from LCS as Arkinos is trying to get to the point. Can they get there is the real question. No, they cannot, as that is all she wrote for map number 1.
So we got some good looks here. We were talking about this stuff, yesterday, Joshua, we were talking about, do they have poke tanks? Do they have kind of brawly tanks? And the answer is yes.
Hmm.
And we've also seen some definite changes here as far as what we're looking for from the two teams. And what I really liked was seeing Pun Pun be so versatile
Hmm.
in that flex DPS role. It's exactly what we wanted to see, right?
Yep.
We wanted to see a Symmetra. We wanted to see a like an Echo. We got it. And then the Vendetta was damn good too.
Yep.
So this is exactly what we needed to see. I think we're starting to kind of close in here on who we think might be going. Have not seen Nika yet today, so we'll need to see what they bring to the board. But my oh my, that is some good stuff. Glitch, yeah.
Yeah.
Glitch is him. Glitch is him.
I think we have to make that
Yep. Yes,
un-
we do.
unless we see Dark and Glitch go against each other and see an utter domination from Dark over him. I think that, and I don't know, maybe because they are putting LCS with senses a lot, so that could be the look they're going for instead of EFX, and maybe just bringing EFX as a sub. So um I'm interested to see if we see EFX today, or is it going to be more LCS and senses together in that backline.
Right. And I mean, Senses really did have a good standout. Once again, I think that's their signature hero,
Hmm.
or at least their most comfortable hero because they're lethal. Kitsune timing has been absolutely impeccable. They use the swift step. I mean, yeah, they left Glitch to be assassinated, but I mean, I think in the long run, they made the right decision to get the heck out of there because then they were able to group up as four and really repel what Kipwe is bringing in there. So for me, I mean, that's a damn good five right there. I think Census over Efex right now, even though Efex has more, I think I think they have more
The hero
in the
pool.
hero pool, yeah,
I think.
than what Senses might have.
Let me see here, because I know both of them, or a lot of them, were trialing for both roles. No, okay, so Senses is one of the people that only was trialing for flex support, not
Mm-hmm.
both. So Zybe and Effects were trialing for both main support and flex support. Uh, so that is something to be aware of as well. Um, for for our, just to keep in the back of our mind for going forward.
Sure, and I mean, I'd like to see, I'd like to see, I want to see Nika come back in because Nika is a dynamic player, and if they have a standout day once again today, I think that solidifies them at least as on the bench. Um, I think we'll get a chance to see quite a few tanks today. I don't know if we're going to see more than Pun Pun Burt, Lamont, uh, probably Nika if they're around. DKR and Volition. Volition needs to have a huge day because Pun Pun just kind of slapped the
Mm-hmm.
gauntlet down there on the table, Joshua, and said, "This is what I bring." Playing alongside Burt,
Yeah.
and we can get the job done.
Yeah, and then I think we'll clean up that bench roll. Because I think we can safely move them down a tier. Dark,
Yeah,
and then we can move them, or I want to move Zybe over there because then they get the supports and the DPS and whatnot together. Um, that's a lot of people fighting for two spots.
yeah. Uh, I mean, we'll see what Census has to bring to the table here for the rest of the day because it's going good right now for them. I mean, this is fantastic work out of them, and I am excited for them today. So this is gonna be good. I think we're gonna get some really big answers here today. At least I hope we do. Uh, because now we're headed to Shambali,
Wrecking
and
ball. You saw,
yeah.
you saw that, right? What are we doing here?
I don't know. I don't know.
Uh,
I'm scared.
if anywhere, any time not to play the wrecking ball is on Shambali Monastery.
Uh, I mean, you're gonna have some fun doing this.
But again,
Um,
I said yesterday too, right? Give that, keep the blue team the players that you really are honing in on, and then throw in the rest of the people on their best whatever hero that they can, and see if that really changes things up. Here it does look like we're gonna get a new. What is what's the census? What are you doing there, pal? Uh,
I don't know.
um, you know, speaking of which, I'm really upset that 86 decided just to show up today because I feel like they would have had a lot better of a chance of making it, and they showed a pretty good tank too on Nepal, right? And only coming to one day of the trials might hurt a decent decent tank player's chances.
We have not seen a wrecking ball
Yep.
yet. And I think that this might be a chance for teams to kind of take a look here and see what they got. Jetpack Cat is here. We're gonna see what Pakovic could do. Pipo Tipo and Yapukso are on there. So, man, I am. I'm kind of torn about what we're going to see from these two. Uh, looks like we've brought out the Anas here. So Senses did not look as good on the Ana yesterday. So let's see if they can clean that up.
Yeah, we get Nika coming in as well to play Jetpack Cat for Kilpe as 86 in the back line, doing what Wrecking Balls do and just be a nuisance so far. We'll see if they can get more than just that, as Pakovic is kind of turned in between a rock and a hard place. Zeus finding that opening onto the ball is going to be a huge one to start us off. And I mean, goodness gracious. If you could just take a player just based on their Vendetta gameplay, it would be Zeus or Volition, really.
Yeah, but I mean, you've got to have more
Yep.
more in the kit, and I think that's the problem that we're looking at here with Nika. The DPS potential of Jetpack Cat is absolutely disgusting, and I think the teams have to be aware that I don't think that JPC is going to be as good once they finally tune the kitty cat in as they think it might be.
Lamont already finding Burt out as well. Good opening here for Kilpe to keep pushing forward as a nice pulse bomb takes down Senses in the back line. Nika's going to try to keep things going their way, and it is. Kilpe going to roll to point number one pretty quickly.
Yeah, this is just a weird comp that they're trying to run into here. Bert's going to swap over to the Sojourn, so that's a little bit better. But I mean, I'm looking, Lamont has kind of been unchecked. You don't really have anybody that can kind of deal with the Tracer. I mean, you're looking for, possibly Zeus to get in there, but I mean, you got the recall to get yourself back out of trouble. So I think right now, compositionally, they just picked the better heroes.
Here's now go in. Burt already found LCS, and another one's Nika's gonna fall here now, and this is where things can fall apart for Kilpe's push. His hold on these corners it could be nutty.
Yeah, I mean, I think the fact that you swap up Pakovic onto the Diva, so I mean, you're gonna get a lot of that poke damage coming in into the DM, which keeps your team nice and healthy. Sends us over to the Kiriko, so I don't hate that as well. We're looking for what Allende can do here on the jetpack hack. They're going to have their ultimate ready to go. Nika on the other side has it ready to go, going up against the Blade.
Yeah, Blade ready for Kinos. See how they can get going here as we're going to rotate in and look for something to begin. As there's the Sundering Blade from Zeus. Not going to find the value you were hoping for at all, really. As now you're going to try to come in, but Bert's already found Lamont with a headshot. There's a good little wrecking ball play coming in, and there's the pull away, and 86 is going to get taken for a ride. Taken down to, as that should be a hold coming in yet again for Vina de la Mar.
Yep, this is exactly what they needed. They've really solidified themselves here as far as being able to hold the point. Pakovic is going to have self-destruct for the remake. So, I mean, you're basically +1 here, and they force the ball off, going to a diva of their own. So now we've got the counter pick coming through. Now they're going to try and make a rotation along coast, and I think they've already spotted it out.
Yes, now we'll see the Vendetta and the Genji fight. No, okay, you just ruined the honorable duel between the Genji and the Vendetta as everyone just comes bum rushing Zeus there in the end. Pakovic is going to get D-Mech, going to have to use a self-destruct to keep you in a mech for a time being. As Senses drops an interesting Kitsune rush. Probably not the best positioning of it. As now you have to worry about a lot of coming online from Kilfe, but Zeus is back from spawn, and they've already taken LCS down. Lamont is going to get the trade, though, so it is still anyone's point right now.
Look at this smart disengage, though, coming through from Kilpe when Bert lets loose with the overclock. Completely nullifies that ultimate. So now they're going to have 4 ultimates coming into this fight. LCS is probably going to lead it off with this Kitsune rush to try and beat this corner.
Yeah, now we go through. Here's the Dragon Blade out from Kinos, but they're going to get deleted by Bert yet again. So calm, cool, and collected on the Sojourn. Is going to find Zeus, but it's just a consolation prize here. Billy is Vina de la Mar have opened or shut the door yet again.
I mean, we had +4 minutes on the clock as we entered into the second phase here of Shambali, and they have completely stymied the attack of Kilpe. And I mean, we held onto the blade. I think that they actually were very smart and judicious in using it in that moment. But you forgot the Census exists with Suzu and with the Swift Step, and they completely turned it around.
This Kitsune Rush comes in from LCS. They do fall, though, but you've gotten rid of Bert, but Zeus is still alive and well. They are going to be taken away for the moment, but still alive and well. And then, well, they drop a sword on their kidnapper's head.
I love it. I love the interaction. That is good stuff from both sides. Nika probably took the biggest threat out. Away from the situation, but they just did not expect that they were going to get cleaved on their head, and Pakovic to clean up the back of it. So you're looking right now, we're just about to dueling self-destructs here from both the tanks, and you got the pulse bomb just about online from Lamont. So there's tools for them here as we're in extra time.
Come through. Zeus used the Sundering Blade. Didn't find the kills you were maybe hoping for, at least or the damage you needed. LCS is on in 1 HP in a dream. I don't know how they're still alive. Allende is going to find a pick onto Lamont too here now. That might just open things up fully for Vina de la Mar with a self-destruct coming in from Pakovic, and it is going to find the D-Mech onto 86 as well. And this should wrap everything up on the defense for Vina de la Mar. Kinos is going to find Bert out, but it's not going to matter in the long run, Billy, as it is all over here on that hill of doom.
I mean, it is just, it almost gives me like Angelo de la Morte vibes from Rialto that we talked about during the World Cup, where Great Britain had one of the greatest upsets ever in World Cup history, where they got around and they made that, what was it? It was almost a 3.5 minute hold, and China just could only get about 4 meters around that second corner on second point. That's what this gives me vibes of. This corner right here. You have 3 different entry points that you have to defend, and they did it just absolutely beautifully. They never really seemed like they could get a full head of steam. Once you saw Burt get off the Ashe, and I mean, Ashe was good here, but like their back line wasn't prepared to take care of an Ashe the way that you need to. So I don't necessarily know if that is Burt not being good on Ashe rather than trying to rely upon Senses and Ana keeping you up.
Yeah, no, that again, that's the one little reason why I want to bring Lamont along with this roster, and it's another thing that we could answer if we saw a Nika Ashe as well, because we've seen their Sojourn. I would kind of like to see the Ashe if that would be possible today, just to answer some more questions about the hero pools of these players. As it looks like Pakovic is going to bring out the Ramatra now.
Well, I don't hate it. This is going to be good space taking. You'll look at poke versus a little bit of pokey brawl. Lamont is going to bring the Ashe out here, so we're going to see how they deal with it here. Senses swapping to the Kiriko, so that is a good sight there. I don't think you want to run the Zen here whatsoever, but Kinos is going to stick with this Genji, and already takes Zeus out.
Yeah, it's gonna work out for you for the moment. Another little look here. LCS is gonna be the one to bring out the Jetpack Cat this time too. Again, brings out more flexibility for the support line when we see the capabilities for the players to play multiple heroes, even not within your role, as Burt's going to open it up and Lamont is down for the count. Zeus is super low, though, so you're not going to really be able to pressure any longer. Is now Kilpe back on the offensive to hold it out, but Burt's still alive and well. They found Nika out, and they're going to be taken down, however, so the reset from Vina de la Mar will have to happen.
Yeah, this is good stuff, once again. And, I mean, you're going to be able to get the second corner here. I think that when you look for how they go, Nika is being carted through. Smart. Don't have to use the Swift Step, so it keeps the cooldown down. I actually like what I'm seeing here.
Now we're going to see if they can keep going forward. Kinos is going to get super low, taken down. Lamont is going to get trade the kill back, though, and take off a deadly adversary as well from Vina de la Mar out of the engagement. Zeus is going to try to figure something out, perhaps, but they're still pushing for the time being. Allende is going to taxi back Burt into the fight.
Flux available to 86 here. I think that you might have to use it sooner rather than later, because Ultimate's starting to come online here, and there it is out.
Yeah, there it comes, and Zeus is falling down, taken out. Kinos, another pick, comes in, and Census is out of this fight too. This should, Pakovic is going to fall as well, and the reset has to come in from Vina de la Mar.
I really needed them to fix this bug that's going on, because I keep getting confused. Who's dying and who's alive here? But Bob ready to go. You've got the blade. I think Allende is going to be looking for Xenos when they let loose with this blade and just take them out to Narnia.
Because now comes Bob out from Lamont. Gonna buy some time, buy some space. Oh my goodness, good peel coming in from Vina de la Mar to keep Burt alive. 86 is gonna take down Zeus. Allende falls as well. And it's under 60 seconds here. Vina de la Mar desperately need something to happen now.
Yeah, Vina de la Mar right now is kind of getting owned out here. The Sigma doing so much work. Pakovic just cannot close the distance with all the spam that's coming in. And I mean, you're running into a Kitsune Rush as well. Both sides actually have it, so you might have a little bit more to work with here. You did hold on to the, oh my God. The shots from Lamont is just too damn good.
Yeah, but here comes Kinos now. Yeah, again to keep it going as Pakovic just dies. Can't get anything started with the Annihilation, with the Kitsune Rush either. And we're going to make a swap here over to the Doomfist, trying to get back as quickly as possible. 16 seconds to go.
Oh man, I mean they blew their entire old bank there, so Bert still has the ability to get something done with this overclock.
See, it's all on the shoulders of Burt, and if it's no, never mind. Lamont finds him out, and that's the map. That's done, dusted, and all Kilpe in the end.
I'm kind of shocked. 86 really had a standout performance there on the Sigma. So once again, you talk about them coming in and having just today to show their wares, and man, what could be uh, moving forward, because you've now seen a dive tank, you've seen a poke tank from 86. So for me, I mean, it looks like they're going to struggle against the Sigma.
Mm-hmm.
I think they try to force the Ramacho a little bit too long. I think you have to go mirror there. That's where you have to have that kind of, quick understanding of what you're going into. You can't close the distance on a Sigma, not with the accretion, not with the kinetic grasp, not with the experimental barrier, and especially when you have Allende and LCS both on jetpack hacks. You can pull your tank once they get under too much heat out of the kitchen and reset.
Yeah, right. And I almost want to put 86 into the bench tier just because. I mean, they look so good. And again, it's really going to hurt their chances to make this roster. Just because they haven't been here enough for the coaches to really get a look of them. But goodness, they keep showing us different looks. They showed us the Ramatra last map. They showed us the Sigma this map. They showed us a Winston that looked good as well on the first map. I mean, goodness gracious. We're going to get a new look here, and it is another look at the what could be the that starting lineup yet again for Team Chile with Glitch, Pun Pun, Burt, LCS, and Senses together yet again.
Man, oh man, I'm looking for it. I'm looking for it. I want to see how this is going to kind of resolve itself, because you've had Allende come in and also show some good stuff in the support role as well. 86 though, kind of opening eyes, maybe throwing an extra little sprog into the circuitry that Team Chile is trying to go out with. So man, this has been very interesting. It's been very entertaining the past 3 days. I don't know. I don't know, my friend. They're gonna have a lot to think about. I don't know if they decide today or if they take a couple days to, go over all the footage, look at VODs, and really make their decisions. But I would expect to have a decision probably by Friday.
Yeah.
For these team. But man, I don't envy the coaching and the committee for Chile whatsoever, because this has been a pretty damn good tryout.
It really has. It really has indeed. And I'm with you. I think it's going to take them a couple of days after today to get through all of the VODs and whatnot to make sure, or at least get their full get the full story. Check on everyone. Maybe just look through every POV possible too. That's too much work.
I do not envy them.
I do not envy them at all, especially the players that are in those highly contested roles, like that flex support role, like the tank role. You're gonna have to look through everything from those that are trialing just to get a real good vibe of what they're doing, how they were playing in game. You've got to hope maybe they have comms being recorded, so you have a check on how the team's comms were that as well. That's something that is definitely important for these teams going forward. You need to have clean comms, and hopefully that's something that's being monitored at least by someone.
Man, I don't know. I just don't know. I don't know anymore.
Yeah, me neither. That's why I just
Because
asked.
I mean, I think that Glitch has come out here and kind of stamped down. I will say that. Um, I think that they have to be the starting tank now.
Yeah.
I think they made that very clear. Um, who's going to go in behind them? I don't know. Because yeah, it's too much to process right now and figure out who is actually going to make it and who is going to kind of reset the bar, and bring us into the next era of Chilean Overwatch for the World Cup. I can't wait to see the show matches once they get their team set together. Uh, we'll see how it goes. In a little bit of other news, not to take away from Chile, but uh, Puerto Rico and Costa Rica had a match last night, and a show match, and it was just utter domination from Puerto Rico. Um, there were some moments where Costa Rica kind of showed a big. I think that if we're looking forward, Costa Rica is going to have to. We're going to have to play through Puerto Rico at some point. We all had Puerto Rico kind of off the radar. They come through. Our friend back from CGL days, Papa Joe, is back playing support for Puerto Rico. So they were a tank player last time, and now they are a support player as we head into it looks like Blizzard World.
Yeah, it's just also just a tough. That's a good-looking Puerto Rico roster too. So that's, I mean, Talisman and Arizona are two good players to build around if you're Puerto Rico. So we'll see how that goes for them. I know trials are happening for them this week. Niroshin getting a look here against what could be the starting lineup, but Bert's already getting in on the kill feed. Dream's already out of mech as well too. This should, or at least looking to be a first capture for Kilpay as Niroshin on the side and might be able to find the kill. No, Bert is still ever present. Surreal falling down to LCS getting that opening, and it does look like it's finally going to turn up for Kilpay. Finally, we're going to have to reset. Dream's going to back away.
I mean, Glitch once again showing us the diva now, and I don't think we had seen the Glitch diva in the first 2 days. I don't remember seeing it, but I know we saw the Zarya. That was good. The diva, we talked about the diva having to be a must-have in your Swiss Army knife. So, this is looking good for Glitch once again, showing their wares, showing the best that they have today.
Yes, now Niroshin is going to be able to finally take Bert out of the fight, and it looks like maybe some more will come their way as the regroup had to come through thanks to that swift step, but Sense is still going to fall nonetheless as we're going to see as they're rotating around, and they're just going to be able to get this archway for free pretty much.
I like it. I like the archway take. It's all about rotation now for Kilpay. This is starting to look almost like a starting roster here, Joshua, as we've got Senses and LCS playing together. Let's see how they deal with the Deadeye that's coming in. They don't get any joy from it.
Yeah, no, they don't get anything. Glitch gobbled it all up. Now Pun is going to be able to get the take at least the D-Mech out onto the copied Diva for the moment. Self-destruct comes in from Glitch, has to reset into Mech, trying to get back in to Mech as well, able to do so with the help of Senses and LCS. Sound barrier ready to go whenever that is ready. This is the self-destruct comes in. Dreams trying to make some plays happening. It is going to be Glitch falling down, though, with a focusing beam coming out. Now sound barrier out. And you have an opportunity to come back in here.
Oh.
If you are Kilpay, just off the back of that Kitsune Russian Glitch with the Bunny Blaster of getting a pick in that fight, too. So, hey, you're sitting well as Kilpay continue to push forward at the moment.
I mean, you're going to have a remake here in just a moment, and that's going to be spelling some disaster here for Viña del Mar. Yeah, there we go. Remech back in. Now all that damage that's coming through is just going to be absolutely lit up. And Lamont over to the Tracer here. So they're going to try and focus around the sides and get this back line.
There's another nice shot coming in from Burt. Pun following Lamont as well. And I'm wondering if the coaches are in the blue team's ears, right, and trying to get them to throw different looks at this Kilpe lineup right now.
You know what? You might have something there. As Lamont now swapping over once again to an Ash. So this is going to be some trouble here as Surreal gets a little bit too wild for their Withers and gets taken down by Glitch.
Yeah, good opening here yet again for Kilpe as Burt threads the needle again, taking Lamont out and to come through right afterwards. Thanks to Glitch, and that's going to be the DMAC out onto Dreams. He might have to reset, and they are going to reset. And no, they're just going to switch over to the Winston.
Not a bad look here. Diva still plays very well into Winston, so the sustain is going to have to be there for the Monkey. Surreal is coming up on Orbital Ray, so that's going to give them a little something to look at. But I mean, this swap here from Pun over to the Symmetra has absolutely been huge.
2 kills already for Burt in the beginning of this fight. Make it 3. No, Glitch is going to be there to take it from them. And ever moving forward is that cart for Kilpe.
I mean, we have seen some damn good swaps here. We've seen some great rotations. Surreal and Allende have just kind of been the targets of this backline from Burt and from Glitch. Glitch and Burt working very well together. Big dynamite, though.
Good dynamite. Dreams is going to get super low. Going to get healed up. Now Sound Barrier comes in. Let's go. The ghost sign for Kilpe to keep going in. Now overclock out. Copy in from Nero Shen, trying to build up to that self-destruct, and they do not get it as they are going to get taken out of mech. That might be all she wrote for that push at the moment, which has self-destruct. Now Bob coming in, and that could put the nail in the coffin for this push. Self-destruct out. Not going to find anything. Going to get remeched as well. Pun. And Co probably need to reset here, especially with senses falling. LCS is going to find a late kill on the Dreams, though.
I mean, you're going to have to find some kind of healing here. Oh, my God. Burton's like, I'm burning! And fine, help me. I'm good. But we're good there. So now, I mean, you're looking. Dreams will get the Primal ostensibly here in this next fight. Alend will be able to get the Kitsune Rush out to help build towards that.
Now we will see Kitsune Rush from Allende already going through, as there is the photon barrier out from Pun. Burt gonna find a shot on him. Couldn't get heals because of that photon barrier, which I have been kind of wondering why they could deal with. Nirushin dies to their own sticky bombs there, and that might just be the end of it all, because they cannot get a touch, as it's all 3 points going to Kilpe.
That is sad for them, as I thought, maybe the swap over to the Winston would be a little bit better going for them up against the Diva, trying to get to that back line. But Glitch is just too damn good. Glitch is too good on this tank roll. And then that, I was about to question the photon barrier that came out from Pun, but no. They used it just to make sure that Dreams couldn't get anything done, couldn't get full usage of that Kitsune Rush that came out from Allende. So, I mean, good 4D chest there coming from from Kilpe. Now, Vina Del Mar is going to have to think about, how can we take care of a question like Pun, like Glitch. And Burt is just doing Burt things. So, having a lot of fun. Thank you very much.
Yeah. And it is just so fun to watch. And I said it before, and it continues to be the case. They really seem like they have a superstar on their hands with Burt. Could be and this is a great opportunity for Burt to make a name for themselves outside of South America too, as well, right? Getting eyes on them in the World Cup could be huge, and they could get maybe more opportunities elsewhere.
Well, we'll see. We shall see, my friend. Looks like Nourishin might be having a problem.
Maybe.
I don't know. It says they're readied up.
I don't know.
Huh. I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah, there they go. Interesting. Okay, Nero is going to be going on to the Sojourn instead of Lamont here, who's going to be on a Symmetra for the moment. An interesting look. Was not expecting that, and it again opens up a whole different can of worms because it again shows the flexibility of Lamont not truly just being a hit scan player. As now they're gonna go in for the rotation into the back line and already flipping the script on them with the symmetric turrets as well, as they're gonna look to get some damage going. Something started at least, as yeah, you're gonna get some things. Didn't even notice Pun Pun on the Torbjorn here, Billy.
I like it. And Bird is actually playing the Cassidy here. Does get burned down though.
Yeah, it was kind of impossible not to get burned down there, as you were. They teleported right on top of Bird. Dreams is gonna get demech though, so definitely opens up a possibility for Kilby to keep the hold going here. They definitely need to get a pick, and well, there is one on to Nero Shen now. The turret going to be destroyed, as well as Lamont falling too. That's going to allow Kilby to get that hold going.
I mean, what a great rotation. Even though you lose Burt, they have the ability to kind of work around, and Pun Pun almost has Molten Core ready to go. These turrets, both from Lamont and from Pun Pun, are giving the other team lots of headaches here. So we'll see how they're able to work around it. Self-destruct is going to get online. So will the Kitsune Rush.
It's going to be the Orbital Ray out, but Neuroshin down already, and now Molten Core is on the floor. And now we'll see if that's going to help them, as they are going to be able to, Vina Del Mar are going to get some progress going, but that's all they're going to get in the end, up to 49.7 on the board.
I mean, you put out Molten Core and the Rally. So, I mean, smart usage. Once again, LCS is a master of knowing when to kind of press that safety release valve. Kept everybody nice and sturdy through it. They're going to be looking for a Linde here to get something going on the back of this sound barrier. See what they got with the photon barrier.
You'll see as there's going to be the barrier out, and you're going to get some progress going. You're going to have to make a rotation onto the point. You get there at 96%. We'll see if it's going to be enough. You do lose Pun Pun. Dead Eye in from Burt. There's the self-destruct out as well. Point is going to Vina Del Mar, though. So this is all, in the end, not really going to matter. You're going to lose some people, but you are able to you're gonna at least get to hold the archway on your own terms.
Yeah, and I mean, I like what we saw from Pun Pun there, showing us yet another hero that they can play at a pretty damn good level. Now they're swapping over to the Vendetta, so we're gonna get to see this nice look here, as Glitch is just taking so much damage inside the little control room here, and well, the support is just too darn good.
Yeah, somehow down to 80% or 80 HP, they're able to stay alive. Got that health tag, then got some healing as well. Burt does fall in the meanwhile, though. Gonna take this fight, though. Rally in from LCS, and you're gonna see if this is going to be enough to help you stabilize where you once had none. And it is going to be enough to get Neuroshen. You find Lamont, too, and that's going to send Vina Del Mar packing back to spawn.
I mean, Kilpaydel, we're going to see what their, oh my god, what their close hold mechanics are, and well, they're showing some good stuff here. Oh my god, the damage is just too big.
Yeah, we're going to see if they continue to go in. Census has this Kitsune Rush as well, so it's definitely something you could invest in. You're going to have to invest right into the point. Pun Pun's going to fall, but you've already won out and getting that orbital array out in their spawn.
I mean, that's a fight win. I don't care if they end up losing the fight altogether. They pulled out a massive ult. Now LCS is going to go to work here on the break.
Yeah, finding two in the fight goes. Killpay, and now Pun finding one back from spawn. Self-destruct came through too and takes Dream out of mech. So this is just another masterclass coming in from Killpay.
I mean, we're seeing such good stuff there. Pun Pun's going to have the Sundering Blade online here in their next fight. So, I mean, you're looking at what we pair with it. LCS is going to try and make them as sturdy as possible. Just a nasty little strike there. It just buys so much space, Joshua.
Yeah, Sundering Blade didn't get the damage you're wording, but it buys you time, right? Gives you some space, knows where everyone's going to be. Burt is going to get two-pieced out of the fight, though. Now you can have this chance to come through Nourishing very low. Riz going to have the opportunity to use this orbital ray as Rally back up, ready to go yet again from LCS. And Dreams finds two with a self-destruct in 2026. As that is a huge. Glitch is going to get demeched as well. So this is definitely an opportunity for an opening here for Vina Del Mar to move this cart ever forward.
Yeah, but we're at 30 seconds now. Lamont and Narush are combining for a three-piece, so they're going to have some tools to work with. I'm going to look for Olende. Are they going to be smart? Are they going to be proactive with this sound barrier and kind of walk on top of Killpay and get the second point secured?
Well, it's the question, right? They've got the ultimates to do it, Billy, but can they capitalize on them? Lamont are currently looking to get something going, and Pun falls very low, falls down too. Now overclock in from Burt, but Neroshen, the one to come out on top of it. DMAC comes through, and it is going to be second point captured up by Vina Del Mar.
I mean, LCS is still alive. They have not quit yet. They finally go down, but it does get the sound barrier out. It actually gets 3 ultimates out in that fight, Joshua. So, I mean, for Killpay, yes, they do give up the second point, but they're already going to be underneath the time bank set by Killpay. So, self-destruct is going to be online. You're looking at LCS going to have another rally, by the way. Just used it in the last fight and has just gone absolute ham here in Blizzard World.
Just doing great stuff on the Brigida, right? I mean, and now Glitch has the self-destruct available. Orbital Ray is going to be used, but you've already lost Dreams in the fight. At least the max version of them is now they come through, and that is going to be a reset for them and a reset for Vina Del Mar.
Well, we'll see what they can do here in the last 55 seconds as we are seeing Dreams get that self-destruct online. But I think Lamont right now is going to have to turn this around with this Deadeye. They're going to have to at least find the mech of Glitch.
Rally comes in, self-destruct in the back, coming through from Dreams as they do get the D-mech on to Glitch. That is going to be huge, but it's not going to be big enough. You do not sway the fight.
I mean, Burt taking a lane down there is not optimal because now you're gonna have to wait for your speed to come back, your option to get in on top of this fight, and we are in extra overtime now.
Census falling though, Deadeye comes in clutch, and now you've got more kills coming in from Vina Del Mar. You have to be perfect from here on out, and you've got at least one more fight in you if you're Killpay.
Well, I mean, the fact that Burt got out of that alive, and they finally do kill the pilot form of Glitch, they're going to have the sound barrier. Sound barrier is going to be huge here to keep them sturdy through this fight, but Glitch could turn a lot of stuff around. If they can land anything purposeful with this self-destruct, look for Pun on the Sundering Blade to get in the back and maybe get something done.
There's Neroshen coming in with a kill, but there's another one coming with the Sundering Blade. But Neroshen with 3 with that, and they make it 4. Self-destruct over the top could be all you need. Alende falling down. You could get the respawns to come back now and hold it out, especially with the stall that Glitch is providing. Respawns are coming back. Healing is there. Now Glitch, who is on a sliver of HP, all healed up and ready to go. Now you've got to hold on to your hats. Self-destruct in from Dreams. Is it going to matter? No, it does not. Pud's made the swap over to the Venture. Not going to matter, though, as that is going to be taken out immediately out as well. The legs locked from Lamont, but they've taken down, and they're still trying to hold, but it just doesn't seem like it's going to matter with a Kitsune rush coming online from Kilpe, and that shows some resilience there from our likely starters for Team Chile right there.
Yeah, it is actually really good there. I'm showing the husband what I'm doing right now. We are looking very good here as far as what we've got going on. Chile, uh, they've got an embarrassment of wealth here for them to choose from. Narushin really did show up big. Once again on day number 2, as far as what they were as far as what they were bringing to the table. But Pun brought out another couple of layers for us there. And I'm impressed. Glitch looked good on the Diva as well. And then we all know, and if you've watched any kind of Face It League, LCS is an absolute menace on the Brig, and we saw exactly why that is a signature hero for that player, because he just absolutely gets in there and will not take no for an answer.
Yeah, the man was farming rallies on that defense. That was just so much work coming in from the support role, and them and Senses really put in some healing numbers there, keeping people that should have died, like we saw in that final fight. If Glitch goes down there in that overtime fight, we're maybe talking about overtime rounds on Blizzard World. But the fact that they were able to bring him up, those three or those armor packs instantly onto Glitch, the healing coming in from Census as well, keeping them alive, going from a sliver of HP to about 75% in like not even 10 seconds was massive, and that's it just shows the teamwork that those two have on that support role.
I mean, this has been good stuff. And there's no reason why they had any rights getting that last second hold. I mean, Lamont even came in and like took Senses out with a Helix rocket, right? So you're just looking at LCS there holding on for dear life. And I mean, the healing outfit was good enough before it got taken out that you were able to see LCS get back in there. And then you saw the self-destruct. You saw everything go through. My word. I mean, good resilience from Vina Del Mar too, though. Like they were up against it the entirety of this Blizzard world. A couple times that they got over into overtime, and they still pushed forward. So this is good stuff for them. I like to see the resilience, but once again,
definitely. And right now, just kind of, I mean, they're looking at some of the replays from the map, right? Something I was not expecting to see today was that Torbjorn come out from Pun, and again, Pun put in work. Every time we see a new hero and they seem to have a good proficiency with it, it is more. It's just putting more and more distance between them and other flex DPS that are trialing for Chile right now.
And that's what we needed to see, right? We needed to see the whole kit and caboodle today. We needed to see the best of what people can bring. We need to see the entire gamut, the entire 360 of what they bring to the team. And I think Pun, I don't see anybody else providing that level of flex DPS coverage. Because even when we saw Lamont come out, play flex DPS, got instantly diffed, had to go back over to the hit scan role because they just could not keep up with what Pun was putting out there, though. So for me, I think if Lamont is going to make this team, they're going to have to show either some good flex DPS, or they're going to have to look better than Burton. I don't know if that can happen.
Yeah, I know. I don't think that's happening right now. They've shown they've shown sparks of it, right? They've showed that capability, but Bert just seems to have it all the time. It's not just every so often, and that's an unfortunate problem when only having a hard cap of 7 players, right?
Yeah.
If it was 8, you're gonna take Lamont with you, and then bring someone like Nika who can play both tape DPS and support, or you don't even need to bring Nika with you because you can have a dedicated support sub as well. So the 7 is a very unfortunate number that Blizzard decided on.
Yeah. I would if I were a national committee right now, I would be howling to allow us to have a sub for each role.
Yeah.
And it would have to be mandated by Blizzard that you have to have
Yeah.
a sub from each role. Now that person could be a flex player, and I think that's where teams could get around it, because I know a lot of teams would be bringing like 3 DPS.
Yeah.
Just because they know their backline is good, and they're like, oh well, I'm gonna have a specialist for this kind of map. I'm gonna have a specialist. No. That doesn't play here. So those are my personal thoughts on that. I think that you can absolutely get stuff done. I just think it should be 8. I think it should be 8. You think it should be 8, but we'll see.
I mean, it just makes more sense, but I guess it also has to come down to logistics for Blizzard, especially if they're flying the teams out for the event and whatnot in the in the fall there for BlizzCon, right? I mean, it saves them an extra couple $100, couple $1,000, I assume, which I assume the Overwatch purse isn't as heavy as it once was. Um, so I mean, I get why they probably did the 7. It's unfortunate for these players that in other years would have made it.
I mean, this is like I said, it's an embarrassment of riches right now for Chile. Um, they should be so happy that they have the choices that they're going to have. They've also got to be absolutely depressed that they're going to have to leave some of these people on the bench. And that's where the heartbreak is going to come, is how do they come to that decision? I don't envy them. Good luck with that. GG's. So when you guys finally do make your decision, we'll be here to cover it otherwise. So, man, look for it coming up.
Yeah, I'm definitely excited for that. I'm also excited, right? Like we were talking about earlier, Argentina starts on Tuesday, Honduras on the 26th, which would be
Thursday?
Yeah, Thursday, and then Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Brazil, Puerto Rico on Monday and Wednesday, and then some more Brazil the next Friday, Saturday, Sunday as well. So there's a lot of trials coming your way.
Well, we will we'll see. I'm looking forward to what they have coming up. I'm very interested to see what who is it? Puerto Rico decides to bring through. Is it going to be almost a copy and paste from 23? Because that's what I saw. There was one player that was in there with selfies that I had never seen before. That was playing in on the Tracer, but like Monclo was there playing a little bit. We saw Papa Joe once again, Arsona, who is fantastic. I love them. from CAH days. So I want to see. I want to see how we have this trial moving forward. So I mean, teams will be made here, and we'll see how it goes.
Yes, indeed, 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 we will. Is well, already starting out. Glitch and 86 going against each other yet again. Lamont coming alive though with the Cassidy. As they might be able to find Burt out very low. Vina Del Mar already finding capture going.
I mean, they do find Burt to get healed up. I mean, Lamont and Burt on the Cassidy, both fighting each other quite nicely here. Good, a little bit of tech to get out there. Burt gets the better of Lamont, though.
Yeah, it's a good opening there for Kilpay. Now they can rock in onto this. Kinos finds two. Finds enough to get things sorted back into Kilpay's favor.
Well, Kilpay right now, you know, they get the point now. I think that Vina Del Mar has to be careful about their reconnect here, their re-attack onto this point. Got to make sure that you've got your Zarya nice and healthy, and looks like 86 is a little bit ahead of Glitch on the healing or on the Graviton Surge generation. We'll see how they go with Lamont with a Deadeye out.
Yeah, almost fell during it all as Deadeye now comes in from Burt. Is not going to find pick either. Damage did come through, and Kinos was there to follow up onto it. Orbital right now comes in, but Burt is dropping the damage down as well with Kinos. As 86 continuing to show really good stuff on the tank roll.
Yeah, I mean, this is definitely going to put another little dart into the decision making for the national committee. But for me, is it too little, too late? I don't know. It just depends on what their flavor's feeling. I think that Glitch is still my number one tank here, just because of the proof in the pudding.
Yeah, I'd have to agree with you there, but again, it throws a little bit of a wrench into maybe a second tank here. When we thought it was just between Glitch and Dark, now maybe 86 coming into that equation as well as Vina Del Mar take back that point.
Well, I mean, Vina Del Mar now they need to get their stuff together, so to speak, and Glitch has brought out the Graviton Surge.
Yes, oh, that's all blue in the kill feed. Vina Del Mar gonna wrap up point number 1 on Atlas here.
I mean, that's a fantastic little bit of holding the point there. They're actually going to flip it into their favor and take this first point. So now they're looking to find their next flashpoint here and find out what they've got. Good tech there from Zeus. Good Lord. You're right. If they could take specialists, I would absolutely be giving that to Zeus on this Vendetta.
Is now you come in to the next fight. Here's LCS is going to find a pick onto Burt to start this off. 86 though still alive and well, and they find 2 kills. They do go down in the end. Now Vina Del Mar trying to turn it around back into their favor with a late pick on the census.
I'm looking for Lamont once again to kind of set the tone here as they will get the first capture of the second point. Burt is showing better on the Cassidy today. I mean, they had a good one yesterday. They're showing it even better today. So, I mean, I don't hate what I'm seeing from him. I just want to see, you know, kind of the game changer moment. We've taken a look at almost what we thought was going to be the team. Lamont, the big, and my God, Zeus is huge.
Yeah, that's just so much good work. I'll say it again. If it was all based on the Vendetta play, Zeus would have had a slot already.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I mean, Kinos has been pretty good too on their Vendetta, but not nearly to the level that Zeus is.
We're just going to see here if Kilpay can come back into this. Deadeye available. Burt going to be using it early, looking for any opportunity. Almost found a sight line point. Is going to flip over in the meanwhile with the orbital ray making its way towards the point. Kinos falling down. Now Glitch finding another shot. Some good taps coming in from Burt, but it's not going to matter as Vina Del Mar are just going to clean house yet again here.
Man, I wish I had like half their aim.
Hmm.
I wish I had half their aim in predictive shooting. But as it stands, Gina Damar should be able to capture this last point. There's about 4 ticks left to go. And we're going to go ahead and rotate around here. And we will play all 5 flashpoints here, those that don't remember, because we want to see them play it out to the end just so they can get as much of a look to these players as possible. But man, I mean, Lamont and Burt are just 2 of the best hit scans for Chile. And I have to keep saying this. One of them is not going to make it. And I think it's going to be Lamont. That's just my personal gut feeling, just because Burt has shown a little bit more flexibility in what they can bring.
Yeah, it is rough being Lamont right now. I mean, they're trying. They really are trying with this Cassidy play. Just 3 yet again coming in, and Zeus with a 2-piece to take control of this 3rd flashpoint.
I mean, yeah. I mean, we know what Lamont can bring. It's just it doesn't change the fact that we've got all this other stuff going on that. The hero pool that comes through. I mean, but look at those sight lines. I mean, what kind of a sight line is that?
It's just crazy stuff. Grab comes in from 86, and they're going to drop it right on their head and take them all down. Lamont did try to scare them away with a Deadeye, but just do enough damage and kill them before it happens.
I mean, what Deadeye? What Deadeye?
Exactly.
LCS is going to have title win here coming into the next fight. So, I mean, that'll keep somebody alive. I'm not sure who you're going to put it on. Maybe you put it on to Zeus as they go in.
So you come in here, and, well, Kinos has found glitching, but is it going to be enough? Nope, man. It's not. Oh, maybe it is. Again, the dang kill feed glitch is pissing me off, man. As Kilpe are going to be able to hold on. LCS running for their life on Wu Yang. Now riding the waves away, but they ride their wave back to spawn in the end.
Yeah, I mean, this will be for them. It'll be a good reset. Should be Kilpe getting this point. I don't know if Vidamar has enough in the tank to get them through there, but the Deadeye comes out from Burt.
Is now come through. Lamont finds Census early here. Now Kinos gets a trade. A Sundering Blade coming out. You're going to get the point back in your favor. Goodness, that's a lot of damage on the glitch. Able to sustain, though. But, oh my goodness. Burned through the bubble and burned half their HP with that Sundering Blade.
I mean, how do you stay alive during that? That's the thing. Is like LCS is surreal. Were surreal in their ability to keep glitch up there. So, I mean, man, LCS is just a jack of all trades right now.
Yes, now they come in, and Burt
Oh!
finds a pick already. Is going to get traded back because Zeus is doing Zeus things on the Vendetta. As Glitch does fall, though, so there is still definitely an opportunity for Kilpe to take this as Zeus still alive and well, and they're just slicing and dicing their way to victory. Oh my goodness. I think Zeus killed all 5 of them in that fight there, Billy, and took the flashpoint for Vina Del Mar.
I mean, it would be. I mean, that would be game there if we were playing in a normal match. But we are going to see the other 2 flashpoints here. But damn, Zeus is good. I mean, Vendetta is well nigh unkillable in certain compositions when you have the right amount of sustain. And I mean, if you're looking at what LCS and Surreal are doing, they're just making it impossible to take Zeus down.
Yeah, they're just doing such good work. Glitch very low, and there's the grab coming in, and it is going to find the damage that you needed to be done. Good tracking here from 86, and again, I just wish they played the other 2 days, Billy. Come on. They keep showing us good looks every map we see them play.
I mean, what did you think of the Wrecking Ball that they brought out? I mean, do you think that it was worthy of a look?
I think
because
I think just the fact that they even thought of bringing a Wrecking Ball is worth a look, right? No one thinks about bringing a Wrecking Ball. Having someone that could play a Wrecking Ball in the 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 opportunity that a wrecking ball is somehow meta is something that could turn Chile's eyes towards them because, right, if we're looking at Dark and Glitch, they kind of have overlapping hero pools. 86 is the only one that I've seen confidently bring out the wrecking ball and say, "Yeah, let's try to make this work."
I also know they confidently brought out the Sigma, and we were talking about poke tanks. And I mean, they absolutely lit it up with that. So I mean, as we're looking at the action going on here, we're looking for people to make plays. We're looking for people to make statements. And Zeus has made a statement in my heart and in my soul with this Vendetta play, but I don't know if they have anything else in the tank, and that's where I think some of these specialists are just not going to be able to be carried through.
Yeah, that's the unfortunate truth behind the seven players, right? And we'll see the Deadeye coming through from Burt here. It's just going to be a zoning ultimate, if you will. Going to allow at least get something started already into the backline. They go a nice bubble coming in from Glitch, getting them into the backline, but only into the backline they get. They don't find a kill. But now Kinos with the Sundering Blade on top of LCS's head and could definitely change the fight back into Kilpe's favor, especially since Glitch is felled out by that torpedo coming in from Senses. Still, Vina Del Mar have the opportunity to take the point first, and they are going to get it. Surreal on the point, and now back from spawn goes Zeus, but now Surreal is dead, and Kinos gonna sustain and take the point back.
I mean, that is just fantastic work from Kinos. I mean, we're seeing a lot of great talent here. I would die to know the ages of these players as well, just so I can get a kind of a feel of where Chile is sitting at. Because even if they don't make it this World Cup cycle, Joshua, I think that you look forward to the future, because I think that Overwatch right now is starting to hit that renaissance area.
Yeah, definitely, right? As we're gonna see some more play. Lamont comes in. 86 finds a kill. Another one bites the dust, and another one gets 86. As this will be another fight win for Kilpe.
Yep, and this is good stuff from Kilpe. Fighting back, showing what they got, showing their wares. 86 is 86ing everybody right now, and showing a pretty damn good Zarya. So I mean, there's room for the conversation here. I just don't know if it's enough. And oh my God, it's a grab combo, and Bird actually kills their way out of it.
And another one comes in. I was bad talking Lamont earlier for using the Deadeye during their grab, but in the end, it worked for Burt. But still, at the end, it was 4-2 or 4-1. I don't know, 3-2. It doesn't really matter for the map in the end for Vina Del Mar.
Yeah, I mean, we're seeing good stuff from all the players right now, and I think that I think we're splitting hairs now as far as what we think. 86 has to be in the discussion, just because of what we saw today. It still doesn't take me away from Glitch being the main tank.
Oh yeah.
But I think that their secondary tank, that's where they're going to have their big problem at, Joshua.
Yeah, right. And the other thing is we really haven't seen Dark today. So is that I don't know. Like the same thing with Ken's. We were really high on Ken's after day one just because of the Winston looking so good. But after they didn't show up afterwards, they didn't come to day two. We haven't seen them at all through day 3 at either, and we're almost done with day 3. We're at 7:40, and we're gonna get to about 8 o'clock or so, and then from there, I don't know. I don't really know what to say for them. I think 86 has definitely put them into a bench conversation role here, but other than that, I really don't think we're going to see a change in these 5 for the rest of the time, unless again we didn't see an overwhelming dominant from 86 over a glitch on that map. And that's
No,
right. Like that's what we need to see if you want to dislodge those 5 at this moment. Um, and we really haven't seen that come in from anyone so far today.
we haven't. We have not seen it. And then, I mean, I'm looking through um, for who is playing. I'm looking for who is bringing uh, their their A game today. I think Pun Pun may have played their way onto the team today as a starter. If not, then they have to be that other DPS substitute
Mm.
because it has been just fantastic work from them. Uh, I don't know. I don't know, man. We're looking for how we can get the decision made. Who's going to step up the biggest here on the biggest stage? And I think that we have. I think we've locked in now. I think what 4 out of the 5 starters. Man, Senses has put up just a hell of a day. Um, yeah, I've been very, very impressed with what Senses has brought to us. And I mean, the Copa America, yeah.
Yeah,
I
that's
mean,
why.
they were there.
Yeah, they were. So the only 3 people we know ages right is LCS is still 18 at over at Briarcliff. Then Bert's 23, EFX is 30, and then Glitch is 26. So but we don't know like anything really about Senses. We don't know anything really about those other players that we've been talking about, right? We don't know what Dark's age, 86, Lamont, Volition,
Hmm?
DKR, Nika, or Zyb's age either. But I mean, LCS being 18 is huge for the Chile scene. You have someone to build upon for the future. Bert only being 23, I know it is kind of getting up there for at least like a hit scan type of age, but you're still below that like that 26, 27 where your reaction time starts to decline. So you're still in a good space for Bert. And Glitch only being 26 too, especially after being on the 2019 World Cup team,
Mm-hmm.
is definitely impressive as well.
I mean, they were 19
Yeah.
when they debuted for Team Chile, so like that is impressive in and of itself. This is, I talk about tank players. You don't have to necessarily have to have the same aim that the hit scan does, but I mean, we've seen the tracking,
Mm-hmm.
right? We've seen Glitch track with the Zarya, with the Diva. So there's a lot of room there. It gives me hope too, being 48, that I might be able to play a little bit better at some point. But I mean, looking at what they have going on, um, I think it's a good mix of the ages. I think there's a lot of veteran leadership there.
Mm-hmm.
And even if EFX doesn't make the team, or if they decide that they're going to go with the Senses, EFX does have
Yeah.
coaching experience as well. I mean, coach teams in Face It Masters League in South America. Um, was with was with the Team Peru Factor X team. So
Mm-hmm.
I mean, there's a lot that EFX can bring to this Chile team, even if they're not a player competing.
Yeah, it's definitely good, good look indeed. And just I'm excited for more of this. Honestly, I'm excited for more World Cup trials because that's going to be fun. It really is.
Yeah.
Um, especially when we get into those huge teams like Brazil, like Mexico. Whenever that happens, if Senju can get there, I assume they'll be helping them out with some form or the other, since they are the best, probably people in Spanish South America region, Central South America region for Overwatch stuff at the moment?
I had something. Let's see. They put something out a couple of days ago. Zara, that is. Let's see. No info. Okay, so we finally got info on Argentina. They're starting Tuesday. Peru is starting this weekend. I'll actually send you the link so you can put it up on the screen here. That. So I mean, looking at what they've got coming up, and we have nothing from Panama. But Costa Rica, their trials start on Wednesday. Honduras will be starting on Thursday. Puerto Rico will have theirs starting on Thursday as well. And then there was more that he had put out here. Somebody had put one out there where it was, whether it was going to be casted or not. And we'll see if that's actually going to come to fruition or not.
This is an interesting look here as well, Billy. If we take our sights over to the game, it's again the 4, but Dreams is now in on the tank instead of Glitch, and Pakovich is in on the Doomfist. Of all characters, I'm pretty sure Doomfist is supposed to be dead right now in lore, so I don't know really why we're playing him. But I'm here for it. I love playing Doomfist, man.
I hate Doomfist with all my heart. Just because the characters that I play generally get countered by a Doomfist. Big grab comes out though.
I'm coming in from Dreams. It is going to be a combination with a bowler shot as well. And that is the opening that Vina Del Mar was hoping for. And they're going to find a couple of picks, keep pushing forward, and get this late stagger onto, well, maybe the late stagger onto Lamont. As now they're going to retreat for the moment.
I mean, and Kilpe actually put some ultimates into that fight and still didn't work. And Pakovich is now swapped over to the Monkey. So you're going to be looking to hold space here and make Dream's life a little bit harder. Maybe get into back line of LCS and Census.
There's the Sundering Blade out. Doesn't find the value or maybe hoping for, but get some good. Still got some good damage overall. Vina Del Mar looking for it. There's the Dragon Blade out. LCS ever present though with the sound barrier. Can't get anything done with the blade because of it. Now the re-engage coming in from Vina Del Mar and Allende falling down, and that's going to be a nice hold yet again coming in for the team in blue of Vina Del Mar.
Good lord, Pun Pun is just too good. Pun Pun is just way too good on this Vendetta. We saw what Zeus could do. There's a statement to be made here for Pun Pun, maybe as like the third best Vendetta, but they have so much more in the tank that I think they're just way too good, and you just can't leave them off the squad, I don't think.
Man, as we're now coming in to the next fight here. Bert's got the bowler shot ready to go yet again for Vina Del Mar, and maybe waiting for Dreams to pull up with the no, as I was about to say, waiting for that grab, but Bert gonna invest the bowler shot. Dreams is gonna fall though. Trades are there coming through for both sides. The Kitsune rush from Nika comes in and helps Vina Del Mar, or sorry, for Kilpe push around this corner and push it towards the end of point number 3 as now we're playing Ring Around the Rosie. Now you got to invest a sound barrier for get a touch, and you're going to get some help from Bert and LCS. Take down Allende, take back the point, and a nice shot comes in from Lamont, onto Lamont, sorry. And Vina Del Mar able to stabilize yet again.
I mean, what we're looking for right now is Pakovich to get this Primal Rage online. And with the sound barrier behind it, it's going to be damn near impossible to kill So, I mean, for Dreams, how fast can you build up this Graviton Surge? Because you're going to need it in a hurry.
Yeah, as we'll see Lende already down. The sound barrier was almost there too. You're gonna have to just fully reset it out while you wait for Lende to come back.
Yeah, they knew Lamont was back there, I think, or is that Kinos? I think it is Lamont. Yeah, somebody was back there looking to maybe get a Bob to come through. So now we're going to see what Dreams can do. They almost have this Graviton Surge online. That's going to spell a death note for Pakovic. Well, don't even have to worry about it because Pun Pun takes Nika out, and that's going to be a reset.
Huge. Now down to 30 seconds. You're going to have to use the sound barrier to engage, most likely, instead of sustaining on the fight, and that's huge for the long run of Vina Del Mar's hold on this point with the Grav coming out. You had to invest it there to keep through, but you're already losing so many people. Kinos trying to turn it back. Nika there as well. Can you find it? You only find one kill, and Burt with the Freya still ever present on the point. Dream still there with Burt as well, and they're going to be able to find the final blow on to Lamont. Some changes coming through. You've got the Bola shot back ready to go, and it is going to come right on to Pakovic. You're still trying to hold out here, but coming back from spawn. Pun Pun takes him down, and that should be that here. Billy with the hold coming on to point number 2.
Okay, looks like they've set it to 3, even though they only got one in 9/10 points. So yeah, they're looking to see if they're going to have an overtime push here. We'll see how they make that work. But Vino Del Mar, I mean, Dreams showed a very good Zarya there. That's kind of what we were looking for from Dame 1 to see if they had a good one, which they apparently do now. Smart usage of Graviton Surge. The projected barriers is something that I always rate a Zarya by. Absolutely fantastic, whether it be Burt when they were getting focused in the sky by Lamont or by Pun Pun going in. Pun Pun had fun with the Vendetta there, and I love it. So we're going to see what Vina Del Mar here does bring through. They're hovering the Ana. I don't know if that's going to be Flyer or not, but I've been underwhelmed by the Ana, right? I haven't seen a lot from it. I love this. This skin here and weapon makeup here for Lamont. That's just a fantastic look on the Viper.
Definitely, and yeah, I have to agree with you, but I mean, maybe we aren't even going to be seeing the Ana, as it looks like Census is currently locking up Jetpack Cat.
Yay. Okay, I like this look. Oh, LCS is going to do it.
Okay. Keep Census on a hero they're more comfortable with, and as well as LCS, and it just makes sense, right? You're probably getting feedback from the coaches, what they want to see, what they want you to play as well too. So
I mean, stick to your strengths. And Census is good. So I like this. I like Burt's Freya. I mean, we have quite a few looks here from them that they can bring to this fight, to the team. I think that's what matters the most, is what can you bring to this team.
Yeah, I agree with you wholeheartedly there, but now we'll see is Lamont already finding a pick onto Pun Pun. And I also have to assume they want to see the completion of the map from the Vina Del Mar squad, just to see how they, especially Dreams probably, how they play throughout this entire map. Because, well, it's King's Row. It's probably going to get played a lot if they have to go to a hybrid map.
Yep, I think that we need to see hybrid, even though hybrid is not going to be. I don't know. I don't know how the World Cup format's going to go this year. They had set map pools last time, so we'll see how this goes. I remember Gibraltar was very heavily involved in this game in the World Cup, so Um, we'll see how they decide to run this out, but I think that we'll get some new maps possibly in this time because you don't want stagnation.
Yep.
And we kind of got tired of the Lijiang that happened every single qualifier in 23. So hopefully we will get some fresh looks at some different maps and different map types, and hopefully we can have a really good qualifying session coming up this summer. But I mean, for what we saw there defensively, uh, Vina Del Mar looking really good, Dreams looking damn good on the Zarya, and Lamont still cracking with the Ash. We have to say that that's probably their signature hero now.
Yeah, I'd have to agree with you there. Yeah, I have a feeling. I don't know. I think there's at least from my eyes, there's a hatred of hybrid from the pro scene. Uh, so I don't if it is like Face It where if it's Flashpoint or hybrid. I think we're going to you'd go to like Flashpoint every single time. Um, just because I don't know, they don't like the idea of drawing on maps. I think is what I remember um, hearing from someone back in a couple years ago. Um, and the hybrid maps aren't as well designed as some of the newer maps here as well. So we got the pause. It looks like from whoever was having problems.
Yeah, maybe it was Lamont. We'll see. Va means go in Spanish, so they said go, 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 go. Nika once again showing why they're possibly our super substitute.
Definitely now as Lamont is going to fall, though. Burton makes the shot happen for them as we'll see Damar looking to get the hold, and they're going to try to keep Pakovic alive here with that much charge. Going to be able to get out for the moment.
I mean, surprised that they did get out.
Mm-hmm.
They are looking tiempo muerto. Okay. So, you know, we're looking now for the recontest. Sound barrier comes through.
Oh. And I get a little buffering. So we'll see if I have to refresh the stream a little bit more forward in a second. But it does hold out for Kilpe at the moment. What's going on with my internet? Is it my internet? No, I don't think it is.
I don't think it's you. I think it's them.
All
I think it's the live feed.
All right.
But we have a Reaper.
Yeah. And I think we saw this from Kinos yesterday as well. They're gonna get a touch out of the point. The Death Blossom comes in with it. Oh, they are gonna die in the end. Sound barrier came through from Pakovic. Now in response, dropping their own coming in, and Bert's gonna line them down or knock them down with their Deadeye in the end and take that first point.
Man, that was expensive though. Yeah, that's 2 high value ultimates that were taken off the board. Same thing from Kilpe though. 4 ultimates into that fight, so they're going to be really barren for as much as they have to deal with here going through the streets phase. Look for Dreams to possibly take the high ground here with the jump. If they can get up there or not, I don't know if they can.
Yeah, I really wish we could see if Bert could play Ash. I would love to see that, but I don't. I clearly not in their hero pool, or we would have seen it already. As we'll see, as there's Kitsune Rush from Nika. As oh my goodness, the lag is killing me. But Vina Del Mar just gonna keep pushing forward right now.
Yeah, I mean, I know the lag. It's not an actual Overwatch event if we don't have some tech issues. So you know, this is kind of living up to the hype of normal stuff going. Like, good God, Pump on so good.
Another shot comes through right on the head. 3 kills for Pun Pun.
Jesus.
You know, I remember people saying if a sword hero in Overwatch could be good, I think we've answered the question time and time again throughout these Chile trials.
It's just insane. It's just uncanny how good Pun Pun is on this vendetta, and we know that there's a lot more in the basket in the tank that they can bring to this. So this is a good proposition for Pun Pun having this tryout of their life.
A really good sound barrier comes in from LCS, and Pakovic is now down. You got to go all in if you're Vina Del Mar. As yeah, you do, and you find the kills you need to keep pushing forward. And now you're gonna try to just hold them in the spawn for as long as you can. There's no way. That's some PM by Bert in some trials. Wow. Okay, I see you.
The confidence is high.
I see you, young man. I see you. As we come in to that. Oh no, Lende comes back and just drops Dreams off the side of the map. And now Vina Del Mar have to fully reset.
Had enough of the nonsense. Oh my gosh, you can just see the VM. I love it. I love it. So we'll figure out now what they got here. 2:20-ish on the clock, and I mean, look at this. Just the tech. Pun Pun really giving them a different look. Kinos is still looking good on this Reaper, though.
Kind of reminds me of DPS Doomfist in a way. Just the movement that you can do with the hero. Not as, and I mean, obviously not a real one-shot potential like Doomfist used to have, but still, it just kind of reminds me of how we saw Doomfist mains just move around the map. And a lot more ease, though, with this vendetta. Pakovic is going to come in to find Dreams out, but that's all they're going to find is Pun Pun is doing Pun Pun things. And, uh-oh. Lamont did not get the get the coach gun.
Didn't have the coach gun.
Didn't have the coach gun.
Lamont's laughing about it.
I need someone to tell him that it was caught on stream, too. Oh, that'd be
Oh, my God.
This comes through here. Sound barrier in. Everything just coming online from both of these two teams. But Bert's going to take Kinos out of the fight. After they do drop one, now drops another one. Knocks him down again. We'll see Dreams on the Winston trying to stabilize for Vina Del Mar. Finish this map off as quickly as they can. Jumping around, monkeying around, if you will. Looking to finish us off. But they might have to reset for the moment as some shots coming in, and down to 40 seconds, and Dreams is going to fall.
That's a good 30-second stall there from Dreams. So I mean, showing the monkey now again a little bit more into the mix, and Lamont going to bring out another signature in the Widowmaker.
I don't like this. That sounds so delayed. Oh goodness. There's really nothing. You're gonna have to open it off the back of a pick coming in from someone like Pun Pun, but Pun Pun is dead. Now it's all on the line for Bert here. Dreams needs to stay alive, but they're gonna fall. So this is all she wrote for our final point, as they are gonna get a touch. Kinos is gonna take down Bert. There's not really anyone who can touch any longer. That is going to be the all for King's Row.
I mean, good stuff from both sides. Good last point hold there coming in from Kilpe. But Vina Del Mar really did have a lot of the lion's share of the aggression that we saw. Maybe got a little silly at the end, but I mean, still looking at Dreams coming through on the Winston and being able to sustain for so long. Got to throw it to senses once again, keeping the monkey up, dancing in and out of the bubble with a Kiriko Zarya in your face. That's pretty impressive. Not going to lie. That's not easy to do. So, I mean, really, we've had a wealth of players just showing up today and really putting their best foot forward in the last day of these tryouts.
Yeah, they're really showing up. Dreams coming back into that maybe bench option for Team Chile here, at least in my eyes. We haven't seen Dark today, someone we were looking at for that second tank option. We haven't seen DKR, no EFX, no Zybe, no Volition either. Interesting interesting to say the least. At least for me.
Yeah, I mean, we're now entering into the second hour of this last day of trials, and I mean, for me, it's been really, I think them kind of solidifying down to what compositions are going to work best for them as far as a starting five. Um, I think that Burt LCS senses because we haven't seen EFX at all.
Nope.
Pun Pun has to be in there.
Yep.
Kinos had some good moments on the Reaper as well.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, there's a lot for them to think about. I still think that the top five is still the top five.
Yeah.
Regardless, but I mean, you've got three tanks that could possibly go, and making your decision out of those is going to be the hardest choice that I think they have to make.
Yeah, and I think the reason I'm slightly putting 86 over the other two, right, is just because we saw the Wrecking Ball come out from them. As well, we saw a little bit of the Sigma, but we saw that from Glitch too. But those two heroes, we haven't seen anything like that from anyone else, which is something that is desperately needed if you're gonna bring a bench. You're gonna bring a second tank with you to the online qualifiers.
We will see what we have because this is going to be just so hard. It's going to be so hard for them to decide how it's going down. And I really want to see what they have moving forward. But I mean, whatever squad they end up citing, I think they're going to have a fantastic date with Destiny once we get into these online qualifiers in the summer.
I have to agree with you. I definitely have to agree with you indeed there, Billy. It's definitely one of those teams as we can take a look at the additional, like how things are going, right? You've got the online qualifiers, 8 teams from both sides for the Americas, right? In A and B. Then they're gonna join Brazil, Mexico, Canada, Colombia, and USA. So there's 3 slots available for those teams in the conference cups down the line. Right.
I'm so excited.
And it's just so it's 3 teams for some people that are looking really good. Thinking like Argentina, I'm thinking this Team Chile roster, thinking, you know, Puerto Rico, maybe even Costa Rica, right?
Mm.
There's a lot of teams for 3 spots, and it's gonna be definitely a dogfight.
I'm scared.
Yeah.
I'm scared for what comes down the line as far as how we bring up a lot of where the teams will sit once we get down to that final stage. Because I think you have to lock in USA and Canada right now.
Oh yeah. I definitely have to agree with you there. And it's what 3 Okay, so there's four teams coming out of. Oh, okay. And it looks. Is it over? Oh, might be over. Okay. Um, but like if we're looking at the group stage, um, down the line, it's four teams from the Americas, right? So
Mm-hmm.
we're looking at United States, Canada. Um, other than that, why does USA have a asterisk? Oh, past champions. That's why. Probably Brazil as well as three of those teams, and then there's just so much more to come through. Then it's it's what 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 teams fighting for one spot.
Mm-hmm.
it and it's gonna even be bigger for EMEA. Look, I mean, Saudi Arabia doesn't count because they're already in the they're already there. Okay, this EMEA at least has 12 spots,
Yes.
or no, 12 spots for there, but they have 6 spots.
6.
So at least they have 6 for all the teams that they have competing in that. It's just
Mm-hmm.
gonna be a lot. It's gonna be a lot. It's gonna be a dogfight, and my goodness, it's gonna be a lot on everyone's mind going forward. But this is going to be it for us, Billy. I think we're good with how we again, we can't really narrow down that bench roll at all because it just really depends
No.
on who they really want to take in the end of the days. But I think we're locking in those 5 as definite people that we'll see in that those online qualifiers coming up.
Yeah. Yeah. I think I would be shocked if it was anything other than that 5. Um, I think Pun Pun played his way in.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's the standout for me over this entire 3-day trial period. I think Pun Pun has really shown me a lot. And Stark, where are you, my friend? I don't know,
Yeah.
but I think everybody in the white and in the gray, I think they're out. Um, and then the bench. I mean, didn't see Dark today. Didn't see Volition or DKR or EFX or Zybe. So have they done enough? I guess to uh, make their point, make their case for making it to the national team. I don't know, but we will see.
We definitely will. So make sure you're following the Team Chile Twitter, which is I'll find out right there. Overwatch
OWWC Chile.
OWWC Chile, which that they have posted. This is just X being bad. So yeah, make sure to follow their channel. Make sure to follow my channel to keep or make sure to follow their Twitter, yeah, and then make sure to follow my Twitch to keep up to date with other trials going on. But that's going to be it for myself and Billy. Thank you all for watching wherever you are in the world. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Peace.